Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Sunday, 23rd of July 2023. This is celebrated as National Broadcasting Day to honor the profound influence of radio in our lives. This significant day marks the inception of India's first ever radio broadcast known as All India Radio. Starting the newspaper analyst with the newspaper, The Hindu states that freed laborers bound to past in Odisha. Rescued bounded laborers in Odisha's Balangar district have been waiting for rehabilitation. The Hindu newspaper also states that G20 joint communique Russia accepts a para on Ukraine war. Delegates attend the G20 transition ministerial meeting under the chairmanship of Power R.K. Singh in Goa on July 22, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Algeria applies to join BRICS would contribute $1.5 billion to group bank. President of Brazil Jair Bolsonaro, Russia Vladimir Putin, China Xi Jinping, South Africa Cyril Ramaphosa, and India's Prime Minister Modi pose for a family photo as they arrive for the BRICS summit in Brazil. Brasilia, November 14, 2019. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that Parliament website in the works bringing to you wit and humor aimed the ruckus. At a time when hard political lines and acrimonious scenes have become the order of the day in Parliament, officials at the Lok Sabha Secretariat are quietly working on highlighting a lesser known aspect, the wit and the humor of MPs that may have got thrown in the pandemonium. At the end of each working, RPI leader Ramdas Athavale and RJD's Lalu Prasad are known for their witty remarks in the House. Indian Express also states that Khalistan all noise says Sikh and Canada doesn't represent a silent majority. Referendums attack on India diplomatic missions and float re-enacting the assassination of a former prime minister despite a string of recent incidents that point at attempts by pro-Khalistan voices to stage a comeback. Many say that they may represent little more than the fringe. Members of the Indian diaspora countering pro-Khalistani protesters in front of the Indian consulate in Toronto. Indian Express also states that two tribunal women stripped attack in West Bengal's Malada. 5 detained, police says. Police said the women were attacked after they were illegally found stealing from a shop in the market in the morning, July 18. 5 persons were detained in connection with the July 18 incident where 2 tribal women were allegedly stripped and assaulted in a village in the West Bengal's Malda district, police said on Saturday. Malda Superintendent of Police Pradeep Kumar Yadav told media persons that they have lodged a case after learning about the incident. We have lodged a suo motu case. We have started an investigation, he added later during the day. Police said that 5 persons were detained in connection with the incident. Indian Express also states that a phone banking scam by previous government broke nation's banking system. Prime Minister at Rozgar Mela. The PM said that India is now among the countries with the strongest banking sectors following a series of measures taken by his government, including the strengthening the management of banks, merging small banks, and injecting professionalism. Phone banking scam by the previous government broke the banking system of the country, but the NDA government has nursed it back through the various measures, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Saturday. Modi said public sectors banks were earlier known for losses running into the thousands of crores of rupees and non-performing assets, but now they are known for the record profits. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that G20 talks on energy transition collapse over renewable targets. G20 energy ministers disagree on the language related to the phasing down of the fossil fuel. G20 failed on Saturday to reach a consensus on critical climate issues such as a tripling of renewable energy deployment and phasing down of fossil fuels, a chair's summary indicated, although India's Minister for Renewable added talks were still one of the most successful for bloc, and that it laid down important groundwork ahead of the Conference of Party 28 climate talks later this year. Hindustan Times also states that Raigad landslide at death toll reached 27, 78 still feared missing. The death toll in the landslide at Irshal Wadi hamlet in Maharashtra's Raigad district mounted at 27 on Saturday, with the recovery of 6 more bodies from the debris on the third day of search and rescue operation. Officials said, adding 78 are still feared in missing. Hindustan Times also states that 23 years and counting Naveen Patnaik becomes the second longest serving chief minister. Naveen Patnaik of Odisha has become the second longest serving chief minister of state in India with a tenure of 23 years and 139 days on a Sunday, surpassing the record for former West Bengal chief minister Jyoti Basu. Going towards the Indian economy of the country, ICICI Bank reports 40% rise in the standalone net profit to rupees 9,648 crore. A view of ICICI Bank head office in Mumbai. Explain, can the new data panel improve India's statistics in the recent years? The credibility of some of NSCSO's data, especially the results of various household surveys traditionally carried out by the National Sample Survey Office, have come under a cloud, with even top government officials questioning their approach and outcomes. India has emerged as a startup hub, says Union Minister Al Murugan. Union Minister of State of Fisheries and Animal Husbandry Al Murugan hands over appointment letter to a successful candidate at the Rozgar Mela held in the Tiruchi on Saturday. Going towards the world news, including appearing about a record heat. Scientists say those numbers paint the story of warming world. Inspired by Ukraine war, Taiwan launched drone abilities to counter China. Comedians energize the picket lines as Hollywood actors and writers strikes enter second week Los Angeles. Protesters try to storm Baghdad's green zone over the burning of the Quran and Iraqi flag in Denmark. Ukraine launched an attempted drone attack on the Crimea, officials says. As the Taiwan prepares for anti-invasion exercises, China sends dozens of warplanes toward the island. Going towards the science and technology, explain what has been done to get a zero hunger. Global Report on Food Crisis 2023 states that the world is far off track toward achieving Sustainable Development Goal 2, that is zero hunger. Taking healthcare to the people, the complete Makalai Thade Maruthavam experience in Tamil Nadu. Makalai Thadi Maruthavam has helped improve accessibility to healthcare services for many and in the early detection of diabetes and hypertension. World's biggest permafrost crater in Russia's Far East thaws as a planet warms. Aviva Batagayka crater as a permafrost thaws, causing a mega slump in the eroding landscape in Russia's Sakha Republic in the still image from video taken July 11 or 12, 2023. World Health Organization warns of a dengue risk as global warming pushes cases near historic highs. Salt Lake City mosquito abatement district biologist Nadja Ratian examines a mosquito in Salt Lake City. August 26, 2019, European Union officials warned Thursday, June 22, 2023, there is a growing risk of mosquito-borne viral disease such as dengue and chikungunya in Europe due to the climate change. At last, there is a famous quotation said by APJ Abdul Kalam, whose full name was Oval Pakir Jainul Abidin Abdul Kalam. 15 October 1931 is the birth anniversary, and up to 27 July 2015. He was an Indian aerospace scientist and a statesman who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was born and raised in Raveshwaram, Tamil Nadu, and studied physics and aerospace engineering. He spent for the next 4 decades as a scientist and science administrator, mainly at the Defense Research and Development Organization, an Indian space research organization, and was intimately involved in India's civilian space program and military missile development efforts. He thus come to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work on the development of ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. He also played a pivotal organizational and technical and political role in the India's Pokhran second nuclear test in 1998, the first since the original nuclear test by India in 1974. Mr. Kalam says a famous quotation. He says that winners are not those who never fail, but those who never quit. Okay, thank you.